and welcome back to another video. So today's video is a laundromat, but it's a bit more of a high-class laundromat. So we are using the cafe lot in order to create ourselves a nice laundromat. So we've got a laundromat downstairs, and then upstairs is a little cafe area where you can go up and have some food while your clothes washes down below. More importantly, they didn't have a laundromat lot, and so you sometimes you've got to be creative with where you put your lots or your lot designs, which lot works best for them. So this in particular is a cafe laundromat. So I really liked the way this laundromat actually turned out. I tried using a lot more, what's the right word? I definitely put a lot more time and effort into making it look as good as possible, making sure it looked modern and that it looked nice, and I do like the way it ended up turning out. So we changed this roof a lot here. This is not how the roof ends up looking. I really love the way the roof does end up looking in the end. So that's really positive, and I'm really glad about that as well. So I don't know how you guys are feeling about the laundry stuff, but I am feeling really good about the laundry stuff. I really like the items. I don't use a lot of them in this modern laundromat because the stuff in the pack are not as modern as, well, they're not modern. I don't know how else to word that. It's not modern items or anything like that. So this is us just putting together a really nice laundromat using, so far we haven't used any laundromat items. I will admit that I built this laundromat before the laundry stuff came out. So I come in and I add all the laundry stuff in at the end, but this was sort of just my design first before the laundry stuff actually came out and made a little appearance. So I was just getting really excited and amped for laundry stuff, and then I decided that I would just finish off and complete the build before I put it up on the gallery and put this video up here on YouTube, so that the whole house was finished and I was really happy with how it had turned out. So we're using that really nice bowling stuff wallpaper. You know, another pack I quite like. I liked the addition of bowling, even if I don't really use it very often. No, I don't really use bowling stuff at all. Really. I bought a bowling alley. That was cool, and like my Sims would go, and I had a couple of Sims birthday parties at the bowling alley, and so like, don't get me wrong, on that respect it was awesome. I just wish that I did sort of use it a little bit more and maybe have my Sims go bowling, but I think that can be something we look to in the future. Maybe some of our Let's Plays, we can go out to the bowling alley. I'll download one off the gallery or my own, or I'll just build a whole new bowling alley. I don't know, but I would like to get a little bit more into bowling. One of those dark and dingy bowling alleys that look a little dodged down underneath a nice big building would be quite cute. Like a cafe, and then there's this real dodgy bowling alley down below where, the kids go and spray paint the walls and all that sort of stuff. Maybe I can add that in. I don't know what Let's Play that would work well in at all, but I mean, we could give it a real shot and stuff. So at the moment I am looking to add in some nice front windows. I made it 3 wide, which made it a little bit harder to kind of find the windows that I was looking for, but I ended up going for the same windows that were out in that little, what would you call it? A little French area, not a French area, but a little, I forget what it's called, those little rooms that have all of the glass around them. But it's one of those rooms. So yes, that was obvious from the way you could see about it here. So I'm coming up to the end where I was like, I should wait until I get laundry stuff before I continue to add things. But I did end up adding a lot because the stuff, like these little fans that I'm putting in here, super cute. They came with Get to Work, and they're always really nice and they always look really good in the place. And so I did want to use them and add them. So we're just going to get into the middle and design our little laundromat, make sure it looks all good and perfect. It's going to look great when the little washing machines and dryers all come into the place. I think I did end up having an outside clothesline as well, but when I made this house, the people at Sims hadn't actually done their big stream where they showed us all of the objects, and so I wasn't really aware that there was a clothesline. I think I vaguely knew of the clothesline, but I wasn't 100% aware of a clothesline being presented in the game. Oh, are you guys excited to find out what this next pack is? Should be releasing at least a teaser trailer pretty soon about what we're getting. I mean, they've kept it very quiet and under wraps, which is quite exciting. So I'm just adding in some more detail, trying to make it look as good as possible. I really wanted this to look as nice as I possibly could make it. I mean, I've never been to a high-class laundromat. In fact, I'm not even sure a high-class laundromat exists. I only know those dingy little laundromats that, you know, you don't really go into unless you absolutely have to. There's a laundromat actually there used to be a laundromat down the road from me that's now owned by a hoarder. But you notice that it's tiny, like a really tiny place. And there's like 30 washing machines and dryers in there. It's ridiculous. I have used a laundromat a couple of times. You know, you can't wash the blankets and stuff in our flat washing machine. So, you know, you've got to take it out to a laundromat if you need to get some of the bigger items cleaned. Obviously, it's not the same as a dry cleaners. I assume in other countries it's different as well, but a dry cleaners is different to a laundromat. So a laundromat here is where you've just got washing machines and you go in and you wash them yourself, and you know that you pay with a coin. And then the dry cleaners is where you sort of pay a fortune to get your nicer items dry cleaned, and you know, like those jackets that you can't not have dry cleaned and all that sort of stuff, you know, the things you want delicately looked after, you know, hung up, not rolled about in a dryer. The little bin or spinny, you know, I assume it's the same thing everywhere, but I don't know a lot about other countries and their laundromats or how they wash their clothing. All I know is that somewhere, I think it's America, have their washing, is it America or England? Have their washing machines and dryers in their kitchen. Here in New Zealand, we do have a separate room for it. It doesn't go in our kitchen area. We normally have a little laundry room that's kind of off the side of our house. Sometimes outside. I had a house where the laundry was actually outside the house entirely and was in a little room that you had to walk outside to get to. So, a little bit different. But I'd love to know what kind of other countries have for laundries. I mean, do you have laundromats? I assume so. I've seen everyone talking about them. So everywhere must have them. But, you know, let me know. Do you guys keep your washing machine in the house, outside of the house? Comment down below, because I would absolutely love to know about other countries and how their washing and everything like that kind of works. Because I know that it's different sort of everywhere you go. Definitely the case about a lot of things. Even the difference between here and Australia is quite different. And we're pretty close countries we are. So, you know, everywhere does things very differently. So I'm about to get the laundry pack installed and then start putting it into this house here. So I think we're just about finishing up, just putting in the last little bit of details. I mean, I did want the place to look absolutely modern. You know, we used that nice wallpaper from, I know the pack name. Don't tell me what it is. I know this. I do not know this. I am so bad with stuff pack names. It's the one and there's so much mint green and I've let myself down. I don't know why I can never remember the name of it. There's a lot of bowling stuff here. I know that much. Talking about bowling alleys like crazy recently. It was this build I talked about bowling alleys. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Oh my god, I'm just going to move on and talk about something else. Let's talk about laundry. How adorable are the stacked up washing machines and their different colours. So I only just, you know, did my review and put it up, and then I did these builds as well. So I haven't really had the pack for very long. I haven't played with laundries yet. I think I'll download this into one of the worlds of my Let's Plays, and we will head out and go and wash our clothing here, or dry our clothing here I should say, and that should be all good. Oh, does anybody know if you have baskets on lots if they still drop their clothing? Can it be like Sims 3 where everything would collect in the basket and then you could take it to be washed and dried at the laundromat? Or if you can only kind of pick up the wet clothes and take them to the laundromat to have them dried? How does that work? Is it the different or same? I mean, I will find out eventually myself, but I really want to know right now. I know I'm a little bit impatient. I just want to know how everything works. So we're literally just about to add in laundry stuff, I think. I don't know. I did so much on this before even knowing what was in the laundry stuff pack. I voted on what I wanted the logo thing to look like, but I hadn't heard that there was even a pack you could go and vote on until that point there, so I didn't get to vote on any of the stuff, and I have absolutely no idea what any of the other packs were, whether they were, like, what were our other options that we kind of had to choose from? I don't know if I would have voted for laundry if there was something else I was a little bit more interested in. I know that there was off the grid. I'm not really sure what is meant by off the grid. Is that so that we wouldn't need power and internet? Because I'd love to not need power and internet. You know, it would just make things so much more exciting. Especially in an upcoming Let's Play I have, it would be awesome if I didn't have to sort of worry about paying my bills and whatnot, getting all that stuff sorted out. So we are adding in the new furniture and yep, here we go, adding in new washing machines and dryers. So we're using all of the stacked up on top of each other ones. I'm not sure why I did that sort of staircase wall when I just came right in with the lifted up and I just put them all right into place. It's really interesting. I probably would have lifted all of the washing machines or dryers on top of each other if they hadn't done that anyway, because it just looks so cute. And I love the way that always looks and turns out. As far as the sinks go, I'm going to be honest, the more I use them, the less I sort of like the look of both of the sinks. I really want to build an art gallery that uses the other sink there, the one that, you know, can look a bit rustic and dirty. I really want to use that, but I don't know. I thought the sinks would look different even after seeing the pictures, and I'm not sure about them. I am not sure at all. So really, like the outdoor clotheslining. Oh, we'll get some of those really cute washing powders. I mean, I thought that they would have like several different like types of bottles. I think Sims needed the washing bottle options. But I've heard that you can put things in with your washing, in with everything else. So that is good. So just putting in, I don't know why a laundromat would need a washing basket. I think that was, I don't know why I put that there. That was crazy. You don't want people just dropping their clothes. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Bye!